Hi, everyone, and welcome to Ace Alliance Insights. I am very happy to welcome you to Sigma Rome. This is the first time that we are bringing our podcast into the flagship event. And I'm very happy to be joined by Alper Uygur, Head of Sales at the Kingdom Bank. It is a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, it's my pleasure. I believe we're gonna have very enjoyable, let's say, that chat or podcast together. Thank you, Magda.
Absolutely. Alper, I would love to start with your journey actually. So can you tell us a bit more about your background in the banking sector and how did you first get involved with the iGaming industry?
Actually, I've been in sales like more than 15 years. Last 4 years, I'm engaged with the fintech industry. This is how our ways came across with the Kingdom Bank. Regarding of the industry, so I had chance to have a lot of information about the iGaming industry and the verticals as well. So this is how I actually start my journey in iGaming industry.
This is great.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we are talking about the customers.
Yeah.
So as soon as there is any customer engagement, yeah, we are there.
100%. And I would love to jump straight in. So, according to industry estimates, the global iGaming market is projected to exceed $115 billion in 2026. And that's really impressive growth.
Definitely.
But it also brings a lot of complexity, so especially around payments and banking. So despite the growth, iGaming brands still face real difficulties finding reliable banking partners due to being classified as a high-risk industry. What would be your advice to operators who are looking for dependable and long-term banking partners?
This is one of our challenges as well, to find the customers or less and also provide them in a bank account. But the most important part here is the ecosystem that they run their business. As you mentioned, not only in terms of compliance but also trust issues that emerge there. So as of today, the Kingdom Bank, that's why we bring them not only let's say that flexibility but also the most low risk banking rails. This is how they feel themselves more comfortable. This is our approach actually.
This is great. And, traditional banks are still very hesitant to work with industries like iGaming. They just label them as high risk. And yet, the Kingdom Bank has taken a very different stance. They embrace this industry and understand its business model. So, could you tell us more about the Kingdom Bank's expertise in the iGaming industry and why you chose to support it while others stay away from that?
There are a couple of actually approaches. Yes, we know that traditional banks, state banks, they always approach them as a high risk and they avoid them. But even the Kingdom Bank, we still have some traditions. If you talk about the finance or banking, it's almost impossible to remove completely traditions. But the most important part here, how you apply these traditions to your customers. But for that one, you need a good expertise in the industry. The Kingdom Bank itself, we are like years and years with different products, different solutions. So with this expertise, we know how to approach them. We show them the way that how they can enter the business and how they can have these banking solutions, the payment methods. We have a lot of supporting products to help them on their journey. So that's why we bring them, as I mentioned, like European banking rails as well as the other jurisdictions.
Yeah, so the Kingdom Bank is really the company to look up to.
Yes, exactly. I don't want to use the flexibility
Yeah.
because it's something word that you can just take wherever you want. At the end of the day, expertise is very important. And the most important part, you need to understand your client, your customer, their need. So iGaming, even if it seems like very simple industry, but there are a lot of vertices that you need to take into consideration during your engagement with the customers. Because we are not only talking about the customer, but customer's customer as well. So this is very important.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And from your perspective, what are some of the biggest banking and payment challenges that iGaming operators are currently facing, especially when it comes to cross-border operations?
Yes, industries, all around the world. even if there are some specific jurisdictions. At the end of the day, the customer expectation, especially in our gaming industry, they want to reach everywhere. These cross-border payments are very challenging, but as of today, we have very strong cross-border rails. Actually, what makes is stronger the Kingdom Bank side, I can easily say that our providers, our rails in different jurisdictions. This is how we approach, and then also this gives us the flexibility to offer them different cross-border solutions in different jurisdictions.
Yeah, this is super important. And when operators finally find a partner, then they usually come with a list of frustrations accumulated over time. What are the most common pain points that iGaming operators mention when they approach you for banking solutions? Is it like speed, compliance, maybe cost?
I mean, all of them, basically. Speed in finance industry, in fintech, in payment, it's always a headache. There are different verticals that sometimes, even if our hands are tied up, we cannot say that there will be always like seamless, like instant, and etc. That one is also very important to manage the customer expectation. So we always try to, how can I say, prepare them anything else since they involve in high risk industry. But compliance side, they also have a lot of experience in this industry in different verticals, and also this gives us a different trust to help our customers. Pricing is always challenging. Our approach is a little bit different there, because it's a little bit difficult to separate customers because all are same for us. They are very important for us because the Kingdom Bank, we approach some level because of our customers. So pricing is always challenging, but what we do here, after we understand their flow, their volume, and also the purpose of the payments, we can always offer them much perfect pricing. In compliance, as I mentioned, our compliance team is super perfect there. They can easily understand their structure because they have also their own ecosystem. These AI gaming companies, they have their own company, they have their payment agent. To understand this structure is very important. Then you know how to approach them. This is what we do so far.
Yeah. And when it comes to your customers, your clients come from over 80 countries, if I remember correctly, which really gives you a truly global perspective. What's the biggest difference that you notice between European markets and emerging markets in terms of payment expectations or any banking needs?
Yeah, I mean, European markets, they always have privileges, as you know, because they can easily reach the finance rails since they incorporated in Europe. So that's why we always focus the ones who are struggling to have these rails. That's why we are here. Because as you mentioned, jurisdiction is very important. Emerging markets, they always like have challenges to prove themselves that they are ready for this industry. We always stand with them, with our products.
Yeah, this is a very good approach. I like it. One of the things that really stood out to me about the Kingdom Bank is the expense management system. And the Kingdom Bank card. You emphasize transparency and control for operators, but how do these tools actually help gaming companies manage marketing spends, affiliate payouts, operational costs more efficiently?
Expense management, our latest product that we launched recently, we specially launched this product for iGaming industry because I told you, knowing the industry always keeps you up to date. So you need to put something on it so that you can expand. So we know the industry needs. So that's why we launch our expense management that they can easily and optimize these payments. And also the flow is very important. The speed is very important because instead of like uploading a lot of invoices and other stuff, and also there are also approval structure, right? Metrics is very important. And our product team did a very good job there. Our product is ready right now to use. And also it gives this industry flexibility, speed. That one is very important for us and for the industry. So I believe it's going to make another game changer in the Kingdom Bank side.
And I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for that. As we slowly wrap up, I would like to ask you if you could give one piece of advice to an iGaming brand that's just starting to build its payment and banking strategy, what would that be?
Patient.
Patience.
Patience is very important. I mean, because since they recently involved in the business side, I mean, they will have a lot of struggles. They don't need to. I mean, they never give up. And if they come across with the Kingdom Bank, then they will have their pace in the industry.
That's a very good approach. What's the Kingdom Bank's broader vision for the future? How do you plan to stay ahead, both as digital banking and iGaming continue to evolve at a really fast pace?
Yes, we talked one of the products that keep us one step ahead with expense management. There are a lot of news about to come recently. For example, we just announced our MasterCard partnership. That one is also one of the big steps that we had so far. So expense management, one of them. The most important part here always keep ourselves close with the industries. Not only the industry, but also the one who built these industries, basically customers. As soon as you keep closer with the customers, you know the ideas, because every time, for example, for today, we had a lot of different ideas right now that already comes our mind that share with our product team. So most important part to keep closer your customer with you.
Alper, thank you so much for this conversation and for sharing your insights. And I'm wishing you and the Kingdom Bank all the best in the future.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure for us to be here and share our insights with you guys and the industry. Thank you.
Likewise. And thank you to everyone watching and listening to us. Please follow us for more podcasts like this one from Ace Alliance Insights. Thank you.